What up, everybody? I am the Hub, and welcome to a brand new episode of the HubTalk Chronicles, now on YouTube. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I know this has been a long while. I decided to go back to my basic roots before. For those of you who have been watching us for a very long time, we used to do commentaries and podcast episodes on YouTube before we switch over to Spotify and audio. But now we decided to switch over back to YouTube. Just to go back to basic roots. Alright? And in today's episode, we are going to be talking about the Church Avenue ADA accessibility upgrades for the BMT Brighton Beach line, which is the home of the B and Q lines. Now, for those of you who remember or live in anywhere in the West of Flatbush Avenue section of Brooklyn, or live anywhere in the Kensington area, or just live anywhere on Church Avenue, we would know that the TA is bringing ADA accessibility projects to the Church Avenue subway line in Brooklyn, home of the B&Q lines. Now, keep in mind that there's two other Church Avenue stations in Brooklyn as well. You got the 2 and 5 train station at Nostrand Avenue, which has already been ADA accessible, and you also got the Church Avenue F and G train stop on McDonald Avenue in Kensington, Brooklyn, further west of Flatbush, that is also ADA accessible. So now, without further ado, we're going to get right into the commentary episodes. We're going to talk about the new ADA entrance locations, and we're also going to be talking about the plans for the discontinuation of the fare-free buses for each of the boroughs in New York City. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on, shall we? I'm not gonna show back in the old days where I will show you the presentation slides, I would do a screen recording, but not this time. I'm just going to read over you guys the stuff that are on the slides, but you'll still see the visuals nonetheless. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, I'm gonna run down the project intent for you guys for the ADA accessibility for the Church Avenue B&Q train stop. Okay, so ADA accessibility is a part of a larger project. 13 subway stations throughout the entire city. Increase ADA accessibility within New York City transit infrastructure. MTA's first public-private partnership project where the developer will design, build, and maintain the installed elevators for 25 years. Design, build contract awarded was last year in May of 2023, and the completion for the Church Avenue station will be in the third quarter of next year. Okay, so this is a huge deal, ladies and gentlemen. This is like a huge deal, because we are getting more ADA accessibility to stations that need them the most. Well, yeah, the whole intent is to get all existing 472 stations up to ADA standards, either through elevators, either through ramps, or maybe even both. Even maybe a mixture of both, actually, depending on how large the station is. Okay, next we're going to talk about the new ADA entrance location, okay? As you all know, the new ADA entrance location will be on East 18th Street between Church Avenue, which is the home of the B35 Limited, soon to be the home of the B35 Local, and the B55 Crosstown Select Bus Service routes. And the home and Caton Avenue, which is the home of the B16 route. So now, looking forward, okay, we're going to have 2 new elevators, one from each street to the platform, going level going from the street to the platform level at both the northbound, which is the Manhattan and the Bronx platform, and the southbound platform towards Brighton Beach and Coney Island. Okay, we're gonna have 2 new stairwells, new area control, raised ADA boarding areas, ADA compliant sidewalk curbs, ADA compliant stairs, and agent booth modifications. Okay, and I wanted to pay you guys attention to the general scope and additional scope items, station specifics. Okay, enhanced customer flow. You got new area with street level access, new additional stairs, new additional elevators. Yes, we discussed that already. But I want you guys to take a good look. Okay, look at the proposed street plan right here. There you'll see the platform stairs, the additional control area, fire pipe standard closet, cleaner's closet, up and down zone, blah blah blah, things of that nature. And this is gonna be the ADA boarding area, one for the southbound platform, and the other one for the northbound platform. Alright, so that's that. And of course, enhanced station reliability, new and upgraded communications, electrical, and MEP systems to support ADA upgrades and improved safety due to new platform edges. Well, you're gonna have an elevator. The platform stations are going to have to be widened, to say the least. They're gonna have to be widened, which will bring me on to my next point, which I'm gonna discuss later a little bit on. Okay. Next we have the station specifics. Okay. So we got structural concrete work, structure and elevator steel framing, mechanical and plumbing work, electrical work, ADA path of travel work, and platform repairs, reconstruction platform edges, and architectural work such as concrete, painting, roofing, miscellaneous metals, and glazing. Oh yeah, it's not gonna be. Well, it's going to be work, but it's not going to be like no long crazy work like with the Woodhaven Boulevard station on the J and Z lines, because we have yet to tour that station. That station is still boarded up. They're still doing the elevators, to say the least. But last I checked, they got the station tiles, the tiling of the station walls done, renovated. But they're still working on the elevator, so that's still gonna take a long while. But it's not gonna be It's not gonna be like no long crazy work as we see with the Woodhaven Boulevard J and Z train stations. Okay. Next, I want to get you guys to the elevator locations. Okay, right here between Church Avenue and Caton Avenue. Remember, the line, the Brighton Beach line, normally it runs under East 16th Street, but after Beverly Road, right, the line takes a slight left. A slight right, and it goes directly under East 18th Street. Well, not directly under East 18th Street, but like a slanted right northbound, and slanted left headed southbound. If you guys know, you know. And the line is directly underneath Church Avenue, East 18th Street, Caton Avenue, and St. Paul Place. Okay. So on East 18th Street, between Caton Avenue and Church Avenue, we'll see new stairs and elevators between the station and the mezzanine level, between the station, the platform, and the mezzanine level. So that's a lot of elevators and a lot of stairs. Okay, so we got the elevator locations, right? New Street to platform stairs, P9, P10, and New Street. Oh, Page. Oh, that says Page in what of you, like. Okay, forget that. Then we got the new street elevator platform levels, new street level control area, and new street level platforms and stairs for each for each platform, northbound platform and southbound platform. Okay, next we're going to talk about the service outages. Okay, right? Plan short-term closures over 2024 to 2025, 3 partial station closings, 60-day continuous durations, and 18 weekend full station closures except during the summer embargo, Friday prior to Memorial Day weekend, and through the weekend after Labor Day. Okay? So now, okay, ladies and gentlemen, so now this brings me on to this. As of this past week or so, whatever, all Brighton Beach bound B and Coney Island bound Q trains will be bypassing Church Avenue. Okay, that is up until the fall of 2024. And then, the fall of 2024 into early 2025, all Manhattan bound B and Q trains will be bypassing Church Avenue. And for an added bonus, all B train service will be running local between Prospect Park and Kings Highway. Again, all B trains will be running local on the Brighton Beach line between Prospect Park and Kings Highway. Okay. Work is currently underway. Test pits to determine utility locations, street and station surveys, field meetings, and design work. And also, if you got any questions, comments, or concerns, please do not hesitate to check out the project website. On the project website, on the MTA's webpage, you got your project hotline where you can call. You have any issues or concerns, and of course, you have the MTA Community Relations representatives named Nick Rolosan at nick.rolosan@mtahq.org, and of course, his phone number is on the presentation slides right there. So that's pretty much it on the coverage of the ADA accessibility project on the BMT Brighton Beach line for Church Avenue. Once again, the project's on the way. It's underway, mitigation work and things of that nature, and everything will be fully completed by the third quarter of 2025. Well, guys, it was fun while it lasted. Yes, I am talking about the MTA Fare Free Bus Program that started back on the 24th of September 2023. And on September 1st, 2024, will be the official end of the Fare Free Bus Program. Now, the Fare Free Bus Program was an idea that was funded by our state budget, right? To test to see how the MTA will fare with free buses. They started testing it on every single route in each borough of the city that serves like low income houses, housing projects, etc. In the Bronx, it was the BX18A and BX18B. For Brooklyn, it was the B60. For Manhattan, it was the M116. For Queens, it was the Q4 and the Q4 Limited. And last but not least, for Staten Island, it was the S46 Local and the S96 Limited. Yes, every single route for each borough. But even though for the Q4, right, I felt some type of way about the Q4 because the Q4 does not serve any housing projects. The Q4, if you're a passenger of the Q4 route, or if you rode along the Q4, drive along Linden Boulevard in Queens, just east of Merrick Boulevard, you would know and look and see that there is not a single housing apartment complex along that stretch of Linden Boulevard. No apartment complex, no NYCTA housing complex, none of that. None of that. And besides, Queens at that time already had a fare free route, and that was the Q70 that operates between LaGuardia Airport, Jackson Heights, and Woodside via Woodside Avenue, the Brooklyn Queens Expressway, and the Grand Central Parkway. So it was beneficial to say the least, but we hate to see it go because most recently it was not renewed for the state budget. So on September 1st, which is the start of Labor Day weekend, which is going to be Saturday, by the way, it's going to be discontinued. And fare free service will be over, and all those routes that I just mentioned, fare collection will resume on those routes. Fare collection will resume on those routes. Okay, so that's pretty much that on the topic subject of matter. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much it for this first ever podcast video of the HubTalk Chronicles right here on the Hub Era YouTube channel. If you enjoy what you listen to, you can now listen and watch the HubTalk Chronicles right here on the Hub Era YouTube channel. And you can also listen to all the audio episodes of the HubTalk Chronicles over on Spotify. Link is in the description box down below. Okay, I love all of you dearly. There are many more episodes to come, and I cannot wait to see all of you at the next stop.